inside the final minute as Craney gets the shot in, and what a goal! Craney, an absolute bullet of a goal.
Nimble play, supported here by Collins. He's got it! It's a wonderful goal by John Collins. Meadowbank under pressure here. So good ball into the box, knocked down to the path of Pierre Van Hooydonk. Into the top of the net, a wonderful goal from the Dutchman. Millen, a little bit of trouble there. Out it comes to Collins. Delightful finish from Collins. Measured into the corner. It's a great ball over the top. Reggie Blinker. We look inside towards Henrik Larsson. Drops out towards Morten Vikors. Bottom corner. What a goal! Great strike from Morten. Stefan Mahi busting forward towards that goal line. That's a great cross into the box. Andreas Thom. What a finish from the German. Oh, fantastic. Great strike. Oh, Celtic still going forward, looking for 7. Can they get the 7th goal? Jackie McNamara is in the box. Donnelly, it's 7. A great finish here for Celtic. A great afternoon.
Mai for Blinker. Donnelly. Blinker again. Stefan Mai. Henrik Larsson. And Celtic have the lead. Brian Martin got there but couldn't keep the ball out of the net.
Into Celtic's possession goes Tommy Johnston. And into the box where that's poor defending. And towards Alan Thompson. Wow, that's audacious. Backheel flick into the net.
That's a lucky little break. That wasn't a bad ball at all. Now coming in there with the left foot. Oh, it's a great goal. Craney. A superb strike by the youngster.
The difference here was Robert Malcolm taking the ball forward into the Celtic territory and finding Barry Ferguson with a good pass.
Well, there's, I think, the referee is saying that's a second goal. Larsson follows through and gets a second goal as the youngster Robert Malcolm was left stranded there on his own against the most lethal attacker in the United Kingdom. Do you think they ever really scared that Celtic defence?
Well, I was suspected before the game that would be the problem.
Moravcik, and he accepts the gift. Lubomir Moravcik. Well, that goal has been coming, and it was all down to the error by Marco Rutenbeck. There's Larsson. And Nick Larsson looking for the opening. Lovely pass. Chris Sutton slots it away. And Celtic go 2-0 up in stoppage time at the end of this first half. Picking it up for Petrov. And again, Stilian Petrov delivers from the set piece. What a strike that was. Albi, misjudged by Larsson. John Hodgson's in. Certainly is. 2-0. And that's a brilliant finish by John Hodgson. He saw Tony Kaye off his line, and that was judged to perfection. It's given away by Zatelli to Lennon. Hodgson again. Neil Lennon. That's a brilliant goal for your first of the season. They don't come along too often, Neil Lennon goals, but they tend to be something special.
On this dead ball situation, Larsson it is. Or it's the wall and Thompson with a volley. Oh, that is a magnificent goal by Alan Thompson. A spectacular finish. Oh, you can watch that again and again and again. Brilliant finish.
Paul Lambert trying to get Celtic back level. It's Larsson! Brilliant! 8 minutes, 1-1. 21st goal of the season.
It's picked up in the middle of the Motherwell half. Paul Lambert back in familiar territory. Plays it forward to Hartson. Lambert takes the return at the edge of the D onto Henrik Larsson. Back heel for Paul Lambert. And Paul Lambert gives Celtic a lead here at Fir Park in Motherwell after only 10 minutes. And how about that for an example of perfect team football? Championship winning display from Celtic. It's Motherwell now, Celtic 1.
That's the name of the game here, just moving it well. Across the 6-yard box, Woods just hurriedly cleared away. Lovely drive towards goal, breaks for Hartson. Under a bit of pressure, touching it back, Paul Lambert. Oh, curls it into the net.
Lately challenged by Gary Mason again. Play wages on. Larson left footed, tries to chip the goal. Oh, beautiful goal by Henrik Larsson. Goal.
Left foot. He does. He takes it shot, drops it to McNamara. He takes the shot. Goal! What a wonderful goal for Jackie McNamara. That's absolutely brilliant. 24 minutes on the clock. Celtic 1, Dundee United 0.
Well, Celtic still plying the ball forward to this man, Henrik Larsson, top of his form at the moment, looking for support inside. There it goes, Steve Guppy with it, and he leaves it to Larsson. Oh, immaculate, superb finish. That was the most difficult of chances. Look at the number of players he had to get over there. He eludes them in the first place with that run, and then tremendous finish.
Coming forward again. That's the face of the goal. Oh, that one's off the face of the post as well. Lovely drive from Petrov. What a finish from Stilian Petrov. Right over the ball into the net. Fantastic. Great drive from Petrov. Celtic doing well here, back towards Thompson. Whips the ball across the face of the goal into the net. What a wonderful strike from Thompson. He has a look up, sees where the keeper is, and then whips it right across the face of the goal. A wonderful finish.
Jinks back to his left, it's a cross, it's a chance, and it's headed out to the edge of the box, only as far as Alan Thompson. Thompson lost it back post, it's John Hartson, and it's a goal! A lovely goal from John Hartson and his hat-trick. Great play from Alan Thompson.
But always the danger of Celtic killing this match off on the counter-attack. It's Henrik Larsson. It's 2-0, and that could be game over. It went through Javier Sanchez Broto.
It's a chance, it's a goal! What a goal from John Hartson! With an overhead kick, the ball bouncing about inside the box. One touch stuff, and it's now with Alan Thompson. Thompson swings it to the far post. John Hartson, a first time touch. Oh, what a goal! What a goal from John Hartson! The ball on the left from Alan Thompson. Alan Thompson over the halfway line, chips it to the boards. Chris Sutton inside to John Hartson. There must be a goal. It's a goal for John Hartson! A goal for John Hartson! Wonderful move! Alan Thompson headed down by Chris Sutton.